Heading down to Seward, Alaska. Down here to the port. Pick up something. I'm not sure what. Something that requires a flatbed, apparently, because that's what I'm pulling down here. Just one. Just a single, not a set. And that's going to Circle, Alaska, which is well way north of Fairbanks. Up on the Yukon River. Not sure if that's going to be delivered today or tomorrow. If I had to guess, I'd say probably tomorrow. I doubt I would be able to get it off today. It'd be late by the time I got up there. But we'll see. I'll find out more later. Beautiful drive down here. We're just south of Anchorage. You do a lot of twisting and turning, but it is a very nice drive. Everything's gotten green down here, at least down this part of the state. It's still below freezing up in Prudhoe Bay, but everything south of Prudhoe Bay is getting above freezing now, so snow's retreating up the mountains. It's a balmy 50 degrees. It's supposed to get into the 60s. It's already getting into the 60s up in Fairbanks. Fairbanks is a funny town. Fairbanks gets colder than Anchorage in the winter, and it gets hotter than Anchorage in the summer. It's basically because Anchorage sits on the water. So, you know, their weather patterns are a bit different. Out there, you can see how choppy the water is out there. A lot of tourists on this road this summer. It's not bad now, it's only 7 a.m. Friday afternoon, it'll be packed with people. Today is, what is today? Wednesday. What today's Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday already. Beautiful drive, man. I don't like it in the summer. Later on in the day, like I said, it'll get busy with traffic. A lot of RVs, a lot of tourists. You know, it's just a lot of traffic, period. But, you know, this time of morning or late in the evening, or late at night, it's a nice drive. Why everybody, you know, wants to come down here, why it's so popular. You know, it is beautiful. And of course, a lot of people are bringing their boats down, going fishing and such. Speed limit there is 55, and you got to be careful because sometimes they watch you pretty close. You might not see them, the cops out here. You know, you may come back and forth 4 or 5 times and never see a cop, and then all of a sudden, man, they're everywhere. They'll do like a blitz on this, slow people down. There's a lot of curves, a lot of blind curves, a lot of sharp curves that are. There's just no reason to try to get going too fast on this road. Bit of the Alaska Highway. Kind of the same scenery. I've been to the Port of Seward, but I've never been to this certain place I'm going to. Not that the Port of Seward's that big, but I shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Flatbed, I can kind of, cruise around these curves. I don't want to say I'm like, real fast, but a little faster. On the way back, I think I'm picking up steel beams. No, steel piers. Difference, big difference. I'll have to take it easy on these curves. I hadn't seen much wildlife yet this time of year. I hadn't seen any bears yet. I know they're out of hibernation. I haven't run the Alcan in a while though, the Alaska Highway. I'm sure there's plenty of them around there. There usually is. In Yukon and northern BC. Like I said, I always thought this is some of the best scenery in the state. The glaciers in the background, and the water, and everything that goes along with it. I appreciate you watching. Give a like, subscribe. Got a lot of videos on here. If you're a new subscriber, got a lot of videos on here from running the Haul Road, running the Alcan, running around here, Central Alaska, Southern Alaska. Got some from when I was doing oil field work in West Texas, like that. So yeah, give it a look, man. I would appreciate it. So we'll go ahead and end this now, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you.